Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amethyst. Today we're doing 3 piles to pick from for blessings and messages for Samhain or Halloween. They pretty much mean the same thing, Samhain and Halloween, but they're on different dates. Halloween is always set to the exact same calendar, which is the 31st every year, depending on the cycle of the calendar. With the pagan world or the witchcraft world, it will depend traditionally when Samhain falls, but either way, I've just got a little bit of information I've jotted down to read out about Samhain and some candle colours that you could use through the energy of Samhain. Wow, I am so sorry. That is the people across the road, the car place that works on their cars. Okay, so Samhain, traditionally it means summer's end, but depending on if you're coming from a biblical aspect, it's like a saint's day, and Halloween is something similar again. It's the same sort of thing. It's just depending on where your background is, and it's a really good time to build or revamp an altar, particularly for your ancestors, and to eat a real Halloween-y type meal with the colours that you associate with Halloween, and try and eat that outside if you can. Get some earth, get some grounding happening, get out in nature and invoke your ancestors. You don't have to invite all your ancestors, that's a lot of ancestors, but you can ask your grandmother or your mother or whoever in spirit to come and join in the festivities and the feast. It's a really good time to do some cleanses on people and your environment in general, like smudge, or do some sound therapy, play some singing bowls on YouTube, let it wash through your house and things like that. And it's a really important time to write letters to your loved ones in spirit, so you can have that energy with them on their reflection, or the reflections that you have for them on their life and their lives after death, as well as the element of magic. It's a real magical time to have that connection. It's a really good time to celebrate the lives that your ancestors had lived, whether you know who they are or more about them than others do or what have you. And it's really important to set intentions over Samhain, opposed to manifesting or trying to manifest. Manifest is trying to bring something into fruition. Setting an intention is more so this is going to happen. So instead of trying to manifest $10,000, you set the intention, I have $10,000, and that's how you sort of work it. You can just be as basic as you want. You could literally just have a crystal and a candle and a little letter that you've written in your spirit family, your ancestors, and just that could be your altar, and just go from there. Put a little bit of fruit on there or what have you. I've picked 3 candles, which are black, orange and red. Those are the colors I will be using. Oh, and also white I will be using for Samhain this year. So black is for banishing and releasing and absorbing negativity, and it also represents the darkness at the start of winter. Although where I live, we'll be coming out of winter in December, out of spring going into summer. But it's good for protection as well, and it's really helpful for breaking bad habits. Orange is a colour of joy and focus and good opportunities, and it also represents autumn, the leaves for autumn. And red is for protection and new beginnings and passion and strength, good fortune, grounding, and of course love. So you could use those colours. Now, in front of us we have 3 spirit dolls made by Dark Lady. And thank you very much, Dark Lady, for my beautiful spirit dolls. The first one here, that is Mr. Lucky Luciano. And Mr. Lucky Luciano, you would refer to him, he's more like a bit of a mob boss. He loves money, he loves a gamble, he loves a game of chance, he loves whiskey, he loves tobacco, and he loves money and things like that. So that'll be the first pile. The second pile is Mr. Hexy. Now, Mr. Hexy is very, very protective. He is no nonsense, and he can help protect you from anybody that is trying to cause you harm in any way, shape or form. Anybody that's trying to perform magic on you and things like that, he will intercept and do what he needs to do from there. I actually have seen what he looks like in his spirit. And then, of course, in the last reading, but I'll bring it up in this one as well, we had Samhain, and this is what beautiful Samhain's name is. And Samhain is the spirit doll that helps people connect or remain connected on a deeper level to their spirits, their ancestors, and love they love in the spirit world. So basically they're the 3 piles to choose from, and I will move the others out the way. Now, these spirit dolls are actually invoked with the spirit of the aforementioned. So Dark Lady doesn't just make these little dolls up and go, oh, you know, there you go. Like they come to her in dreams. She gets all these downloads. She gets told how to make them. They guide her. I have a fair few others in the house as well. It was well worth a couple $100 that I spent getting them. And that you need to treat them with love and respect, and they will help you. Individually, they all have different things that they like and prefer, so you can work on that. And sometimes it's just a simple hello, how are you? They are not voodoo dolls or puppets. Do not ever poke or prod them or hurt them or what have you, because there will be serious consequences from the spirit realm. So I've just talked enough shit. I'm going to move Mr. Hexy and Samhain for now. I've pre-shuffled cards today. We've got the 3 piles set up, and I've got some here ready to go, and I also have some cards extra to pull out on top of these ones. Now, this particular card here I found on the floor from shuffling, so that will be the basis of every card. Every reading today, this card will come out. I might go over this side to block the glare from the window. There we go. So, pile 1, Mr. Lucky Luciano. What channeled messages do we have, Spirit and Ancestors and Lucky Luciano, for the month of October associated with Samhain or Halloween? Please excuse me, guys. I might sound a bit worn out and a bit jittery with my words. I've actually just recently started a new heart medication, and this kind of just throws me around a bit. It's only a couple of days in, 3rd day in. So, all right, first card, we've got Dreams. Wow. Next one, Happiness. Okay, it's off to a nice start. Courage, Dream, and Happiness. We've got Financial Health. I'm not surprised, because Mr. Lucky Luciano can help you and will help you with gambling, with winnings, with lotteries, with financial assistance. It will not necessarily come in the way you had envisioned or anticipated, but if you do the right things with Mr. Lucky Luciano, you will get your needs met. You might get a whopping lump sum in one hit. You might have that happen 2 or 3 times, or you might get smaller snippets of money come in, $100 here, $50 there, and that's how I've worked with him at this time. I've been getting those smaller little pockets of money come in here, there over the last couple of months, which is great. So, and another one of these particular cards is Truth. Okay, just let me channel. Oh, Mr. Lucky Luciano is in the space. All right. Hi, Spirit. Okay, so the Courage card, as I said, I found on the floor after I'd shuffled everything and made the pre-decks, okay? And Spirit is saying it's no coincidence the Courage card has come out, because what we need to do if we're with this pile is use our courage and push past our fears on things that are holding us back, because that's being a bit of a blocker with our financial health. Now, Mr. Lucky Luciano is right here saying you'll get your financial health. There's no issue with that. Or how healthy is your finances? And I don't mean how much money do you have in the bank or how much money do you have to pay for your bills and things. I mean more so, how healthy are you when it comes to your mindset or your subconscious mindset associated with your relationship with finances? And that's why that courage comes forward. We've got dreams. So push forward with what your dreams are. If you really want to open a shop in 12 months from now, if you want to enroll for some study, if you really want to buy a new car, if you really can't afford to get something specific you need, you know, in the month of December, you know, just really bring that in. This is what Mr. Lucky Luciano is saying. Honor your dreams, whatever that is, okay? And some people's dreams are a lot different to the next, but it doesn't mean that's not valid. And happiness. So this is that coinciding message with the Courage card, where you need to just push past those fears and really figure out what it is that makes you happy. I mean, sure, everybody's happy when they get a new dress or they get a new bag or they get a new car or they get a new this or that. But what is your happiness, and what is blocking those abundance connections to happiness? Do you have abundance blocks? And this is what you need to work with Lucky Luciano with this pile, okay? So dig deep. We've got compassion. Wow. So have compassion of yourself, and the Truth cards come up there. So what that basically means is live your truth. Your mirror is a reflection. I have my own deck here that I've published, the Whimsical Bitch Oracle. I'll be pulling them out later. And there is a card in there that says Recho Eternal. It'd be interesting to see if it comes out today, because basically what that card means is truth. What you put out will always reverberate back through the space of eternity. So have some compassion for what you're trying to achieve, and teaching and learning. Yeah. So learn from your mistakes, learn from your lessons, learn from the mishaps. If you've gone into business with somebody before, or you've shared your money with somebody before and they haven't been quite so open or giving back in other ways, and you had an agreed upon situation with those things, just learn from those lessons, but also teach yourself at the same time that it was okay to learn those lessons. And we've got follow your dreams. Look, we've got another dream card come out. So this is a real clear indicator that whatever it is that you are trying to bring into your life, that what you are trying to manifest or what you are trying to bring in to fruition, when it comes down to all levels of financial abundance in any way, be really specific with how you set your intentions. And I said that at the start of this reading. There's a difference between setting intentions and manifesting. But whatever you're doing, keep it up. Follow your dreams. Spirit is saying, do not give up, okay? I've got a couple of other little cards here out of one of my decks. This is one of my homemade ones. We've got anti-wrinkle. Just give me a minute. Unexpected money, unexpected money, unexpected money. Wow. What else we got here? I've just got the chills and pain-free. Okay. Give me a minute. That's so insane. Unexpected money card come out. It's the only money card in the entire deck. And that's how big my deck is, you know. Okay, so anti-wrinkle. So basically, whatever it is that you need to iron the kinks out of, whatever you need to work on with your abundance blockers or your relationship with money, do some meditations. Just iron out the creases, basically. You'll get what you need. Mr. Lucky Luciano is there to help you, but remember, you need to honor and share love and respect with him. You don't have to work with him through soul, and if you don't have that particular spirit doll, you won't be able to. But for this particular reading, he's saying he's blessing everybody that's watching this reading, okay, and unexpected money, and that speaks for itself. And again, it might come in smaller amounts, smaller allotments. You might be $30 short for something, and all of a sudden you end up with $46, and it's like, holy shit, you know. Pain-free. Again, whatever is holding you back, whatever pain that you have been through to do with things in your life that you feel like, you know, sometimes you think, oh, you know, why does this always happen? Or why is my luck not like going in my favor? Or why this or why that? That's what this means. Pain-free. Release those patterns, release those burdens, okay? Because there's no need. You do have financial health on the card here, and follow your dreams. Now, it could take 6 months for your dreams to fully come into fruition, or you might start seeing a difference in what you're trying to achieve. But Mr. Lucky Luciano says luck is on your side. Can I have some angel answers? Oops, thank you. We've got trust. Truth and trust, okay? Trust the journey, trust the process. Luck is on your side. You've got good things coming around you. There is money and coins. I can hear little pennies dropping down. What else we got here? Romance. Holy shit. That took a fucking turn. And there's something better. Okay, so just let me channel here. One more and communicate clearly. Okay. All right, give me a minute. There's 2 messages here. For those of you that have come out of a romantic situation or have been in relationships romantically in your life where you have been fucked over, that you've walked away and lost everything, you've lost houses, you've lost money, you know, you've lost your pets, you've lost, you know, whatever, anything that was something of value to you. Spirit is saying you need to trust the process, come from that space of truth. There is something better, but you need to heal those rifts and heal those pains, because that is a genuine abundance blocker for you at this time, okay? It's slowing down your process when it comes to the finances that you are infinitely entitled to, all right, through the universe. And we've got to communicate clearly. Again, you really need to say to yourself, I do not want to have these blocks in my life anymore. They are gone. I now release you. Now, you could actually probably light a black candle to do that, to release that. I like to use some black salt. I make my own black salt and other bits and pieces. So you could, if you don't have anything like that, black salt, you could just literally light a black candle. Again, if you don't have a black candle, you can always use a white candle. But just be very clear with your intention. Remember, it's all about the intention, not so much the manifestation at this time. Okay, so communicate clearly. The other message with that romance card is Spirit is saying that a romantic relationship you're in could be one of the keys that are unlocking those blocks that you've had abundantly through your life. Very close near misses. Oh man, you know, like you feel that there's huge amounts of money coming or whatever it is that you need with financial health or financial aid, and it just always sort of slips through your fingers. And so the second message is that if you're in a romantic relationship now, and it's a fairly new one, even if it could be an older one, it doesn't really matter. This is a key to help you unlock, and you might need to do some meditations or subliminals or binaurals or something with your partner, play them in your sleep or what have you, to help both hit that resonance spot at the same time and have that vibration together, so you can unlock those pockets together, and trust me, you'll have money flowing. So there's something better. There's something better if you've gone through the pain and the heartache. As I said about the first message from romance, don't worry about it. And then choose a new direction. Again, you really need to let go of the pain and the heartache that you've possibly been through in past relationships romantically. And if it's not romantic for you, but you have been fucked over by family when it comes to finances and stuff, Mr. Lucky Luciano is here to tell you that you don't need to stress about those things. Just choose a new direction. And that direction could be something so simple as, I'm going to do a banishing spell, a releasing spell, a negative energy removal spell, you know, for someone. So can I just have 2 more of those, please? Helpful people. Yo, exactly. And within the next few weeks. So you might see the difference. And look, the other one I've got in my hand says perfect timing, and I wasn't even supposed to have 3 out. So there you go. So this is really important message for you guys. Keep up your intentions. Again, manifestation is different to intention. Instead of saying, I need to get a new car, I'm trying to manifest it, you say, I have the new car, it's manifested, you've already got it, you know, and you need to look at it that way. So that's really nice. Can I have 2 fortune cookie cards, please? And then I'll pull a couple of my own whimsical bitch oracle, and we'll go on to the next pile. We have signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. Beautiful. And there's dragons on there, so if dragons mean anything to anybody, you might need to work with dragon at this time. Can I have another one, please? Personal riches. Look how many cards there are. Small successes are likely now, and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, Mr. Lucky Luciano. That's so insane. Can I have a couple of whimsical bitch oracle cards, please, to tie off? Thank you. We've got omen. This is an omen. This is your omen. You were looking for a sign. This is a sign. The other card says signs, right? This is your sign. This is your omen. Luck is on your side, okay? Put lucky screensaver pictures on your phone. Paint your nails green. Go get your nails done if you're a woman or a man. I don't fucking care. You get your nails done. Go get a 4-leaf clover or something, you know what I mean? You might see a black cat and think, oh, that was a bit lucky. Like, keep your eye out for the signs that you find, or omens that you find are lucky to you. What have we got here? Green jelly envy. So it could be people in your life, past or present, that are a bit envious of your abundance and things, or the way that you live your life, or the things that you're pulling in, or other people can sense it in themselves that they're going to be watching you step into that level of abundance, okay? Toppity top. You're at the top of the top of the top. You can't get any higher than the top, but that's great. But once you're up there, you have to learn how to maintain it, okay? And we've got 2 more. Klingons get gone. So basically that speaks for itself. Get rid of those people in your life that do bring you down, that aren't supportive of your goals and your dreams. Again, it's coming from that space of truth and, you know, choosing your direction, and there's something better, and communicate clearly. So, and the last one is color me this. So basically spice up your life. You know, do something to bring that splash of color, that splash of inspiration, that splash of joy, that splash of happiness, whatever it is. Bring that color into your life and use it as a tool to propel yourself forward with your manifestations and your intentions for Halloween with luck and money. My goodness, I can't believe the unexpected money come out all through that, guys. So I'm really happy for you. Thank you, Mr. Lucky Luciano. Just give him a kiss. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Hexy. Oh, whole energy shifted. What have we got here? Pile 2. First card, new beginnings. Actually, I need to pull out the courage card, because as I said at the start of the other reading, the first pile, this card was on the floor after I'd shuffled everything, and Spirit said to use it as the base background for every pile. So we've got courage, we've got new beginnings, beauty, wow, okay, protection, oh, and grieving. It's a butterfly there. There's some transformation going on, and there's like orbs or something going on in this picture. So You've definitely got help and assistance from Spirit. Can you just let me channel for a minute? I'll get these ones going first. Mr. Hexy, please come through. He's a no-nonsense spirit doll. He's a no-nonsense man. He's quite serious, particularly when he's in protection or work mode. So basically what he's saying is that have the courage to push through the pain that you've experienced. If you've felt like you've been hexed, if you felt like you've had a downturn of luck, if you feel like things aren't going in your favor, if you feel like, opportunities are being missed, if you've had health issues, whatever your situation is, have the courage to push through that, grieve it, and return it back out. He is saying that he is doing protection. He is coming from that space of protection, and he's very savage. He is like, he's not a witch doctor. I have another spirit doll that's witch doctor, which I've put up on the screen before, but he's not fucking around, Mr. Hexy. Then we've got beauty, we've got new beginnings. So from having that courage and coming through that space of grieving and really realizing in yourself, okay, I have been sick, but now I need to heal, or I have been tired, but now I need to replenish. Whatever your shit is, whatever your situation is, you really just need to come from that space, because new beginnings are right here, right now. And that's what he's actually doing, is giving you the opportunity to have that space in yourself to acknowledge the beauty within your life. What is beautiful in your life? Is it your family? Do you find your family to be beautiful? Do you find your husband or wife to be beautiful? Do you find, the area that you live in? Your bedroom could have a nice feeling. You think, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Like it could be the birds that you hear chirping once or twice a day at certain times. Whatever that thing of beauty is for you, incorporate that in your new beginning and push past that level of pain that you've been through. You do have protection. And what Mr. Hexy is saying is he does want people to do protection magic and releasing of negativity with this pile. That is your blessings to do with Samhain. He wants you to really know that you are safe, and that no matter how physically ill you've been or what you've been through mentally and emotionally, that it's now time to have that release and to do a banishing spell. He's saying the quickest way to turn your luck is to have that level of banish going on. And to absorb negative energy. So you might need to cleanse your house, smudge your house. I've just bought some Koppel. I bought a Koppel smudge stick. It's not here yet, it hasn't arrived. So, you might need to do those types of things if you've had a bit of anxiety, or you need some higher self-consciousness floating through the house. He's actually saying people need to definitely sprinkle some salt in some corners. You might need to put some specific crystals around the place. Just really revamp and reshuffle the energy in your living space in particular, because this is what's going to help you bring in that new beginning, that new energy, and come from that space of beauty, what you know to be beautiful to you. Okay, and we've got manifestation. Yes, so you're bringing forward what you're manifesting. And synchronicity. Wow. Can I have another one, please? An environment. Jeez, I just said your home environment in particular really needs to be cleansed at this time. So as I was saying earlier at the very start of the video, you need to set your intentions opposed to trying to manifest, because an intention and manifestations are different. Mr. Hexy is saying to you that what you have manifested is in fruition. It's coming, but you still need to do a little bit more work for yourself. Keep your eye out for synchronistic things. It could be a theme song that you hear on the television. It could be a conversation you hear in passing. It could be a bit of a comment you see somebody make on Facebook somewhere, and it really holds a vibe for you and go, wow, man, I fucking swear that message was for me. That's that level of synchronicity. And your environment, you really need to work on your environment, and that could be your internal environment emotionally. You might need to go have a bath. You might need to go have a road opener bath. You might need to go have a banishing energy, a negative energy removal bath. You could put some lemon in there. You could put specific herbs in there. You could put salt in there, charcoal, all sorts of different things, and come from that space, because you are protected. Now, this other little deck's mine. And what have we got here? Sea change. Okay. Delete. And shit show. All right. So just let me channel. Yeah, so the sea change is just a confirmation for new beginnings, I'm getting told. And it could be, you might literally think, you know what, I am going to go down to the ocean. I am going to go down to the beach and, kick my feet in the cold water or the hot water or whatever. But that's just a confirmation for the new beginnings card. And delete, remove, Bind, banish, release, get rid of anything that is holding you down in a negative element. It could be a mindset, it could be friendships. We don't have to go out hurting people. It's just a matter of having that release, and also breaking bad habits. That's what we need to delete here as well. Again, it could be a mindset, it could be an addiction, it could be alcoholism, it could be watching too much TV, eating too much junk food, procrastinating all the time, whatever. That's what you need to do. You need to delete that, because we're trying to eliminate the shit show. And this is the best way to usher in that new energy for you. Again, I'm really getting told that you need to put different crystals and things like that around your home, to usher in new energy in the corners and things like that. If you can get a selenite lamp, that would be great. If you could get a salt lamp, if you don't have one, that would also be really good. So, it's just a matter of doing what you need to do for yourself. I had a Miraculous Mary metal necklace on, and it's just come off my neck while I'm sitting here minding my own business with you guys. Interesting. I'll fix that up shortly. I find that very interesting. Okay, so let's see what we've got here with some angel answers. Can I have a couple of angel answers, please? What blessings? What's happening here with Samhain? What's these blessings about, please? Listen to your intuition. Yeah, if something doesn't feel right, step back, walk away, remove, negative, banish. You're ready. Yay! Maybe you really want to do something crazy, hell important, but you're a bit too scared to take that step. This is what we're dealing with here. Mr. Hexy, again, is about keeping you safe and returning to sender, okay? And we've got peaceful resolution. And I just said you don't have to go off doing magic to hurt people or things like that. It's just, you might need to do a sour jar to remove those things around you. We've got take action as well. Can I have just a couple more? I'll shuffle. We've got recovery, yeah, and that's what I said about the delete. You might need to remove things out of your immediate environment or your life, your mindset, or your actual physical world, your material world that is actually toxic for you. So we've got recovery, and we've also got abundance. Okay, and can I have one more, please? I'll just quickly shuffle. Oops, one flicked out. And reconsider your options. So if you're really at that point where you're desperately trying to break off or away from something and it's getting a little bit hard for you at the moment, reconsider your thought processes with that. Again, do some banishing to help break those bad habits and do some protection for yourself at the same time. Can I have a couple of, these fortune cookie cards, please? One's just flicked up in my hand. It says, now is a time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So this is what could be happening. You might feel like you can't step left or right, that somebody's caused you somebody's caused you your habits and your way of life trouble is what I'm trying to say. Somebody could be blocking you from stepping out the house and manifesting or working with that money that you're supposed to have by now and things like that. And this is what planning's about. Do your banishing, do your releasing. We've got difficult times. Be on guard against chaos and unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval. Or emotional upheaval are foretold. The shit show card, the delete card, and I just said we're trying to avoid the shit show. We don't want the shit show, and this is a confirmation. Now, don't take this as a bad omen, like, oh my fucking God, there's about to be a shit fight. That's not what I'm saying, and that's not what Spirit's saying in any sense of the word. This is just a confirmation to the shit show card. Clear up what you need to clear up, banish, remove, and get rid of those habits or whatever it is. Get rid of those people in your life that are no good for you, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to have issues. And we've got friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counselling skills will put them back on track. Oh, fantastic. So give back. You do have abundance cards there. So maybe you've just, been a bit of a hermit crab, and now's the time to step out, get your health back on track. I do have my own deck here, the Whimsical Bitch Oracle that I've published. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards out of here for the final messages. Can I have some cards, please? Oh, we've got a whole heap. That's four on my hand. Fell on the ground. We've got Scholar Holler. So Scholar Holler speaks for itself. For me, it does anyway. Scholar is another word for student or somebody that learns things. So Spirit's saying, do your research. with your level with that manifestation. Okay, you have the courage, push through that grieving that you need to. You've got that new beginning. What is it that you find beautiful in your life? What is it that gives you inspiration in that level of beauty? You know what you know. You know what you need to do. Scholar holla. You're already ready to rumble, guys. So I'd be stepping into it. And breadwinner clan. So yeah, you actually. You could be the breadwinner in your family. If you don't know what that means, it means you're the person that helps bring in them, or you bring in the money, or you provide for your family more than others do, and things like that. But this is more so a personal message to you that you are the breadwinner clan of your own self. Like, you know, you might live in a house with 17 people. It doesn't matter. If you're providing for yourself and looking after yourself and doing what you need to yourself, and for yourself by deleting the drama and getting rid of the shit fight before the shit show actually hits, getting rid of those people out of your life, you are a breadwinner, okay? And truth hurts, so does a Brazilian. So basically, you've got to get down to the nitty gritty of it, push through that grieving, be realistic about the approaches that you need to take. You are protected, okay? And drink water and entrepreneur. So it's time to get back out there, hydrate, and really push through what you need to push through. Can I have 2 more of my Women's Stitch Oracle, please, Spirit? Second chance is a gateway drug. Yeah. So if there are clear messages, honest to God, clear message. If they've got exes hanging around you, contacting you, or exes that ex-friendships, not necessarily romantic or sexual exes, or family members that you haven't had contact with for a period of time, they're sort of slowly dribbling back into your life. Second chance is a gateway drug. What Spirit's saying is that is where the shit show is. You need to eliminate that stuff out of your life to help bring in that next wave of abundance, because you have the new beginnings there, and it's really important to get those things in order for you to be able to bring in that next wave of abundance or new beginnings and blessings. And we've got Nirvana, my mirror. Okay, so basically what that means is that you need to honor yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, not even a real life mirror, but what you put out is what you are internally. What you are internally is what you're pushing out. So what Spirit's saying is, if you're tired, your life's tired. If you're not well, there's other areas of your life that need to be, you know, treated holistically and things like that. You might need a healing, you might need a Reiki, you might need somebody to do some magic to help you lift off some pain and some heartache, what have you. So, and this last card for this pile is internal PPE. Personal protective equipment. And I just said the Nirvana, my mirror, is about your internalness. Okay, I also said that about the breadwinner clan, that it's more so of a personal message at the moment opposed to a communal one for your family and things like that. Internal PPE. Now technically PPE is steel cap boots, hard hats, those types of things. So put it on internally, put on your vest, put on your spiritual cloak, put on, you know, you put yourself in your protective bubble and things like that before you have to interact or go out the house and do things, and that'll really help while you're shifting through what you need to get rid of so you can avoid the shit show. All right, because you do have some good blessings coming. Mr. Hexie, as I said, is no nonsense. He's not really showing me what your blessings are. I'm just getting told there are blessings, however that looks to you. Thank you, Mr. Hexie. Just give him some kisses. And we've got the beautiful Samhain. Hi, Samhain. Energy shift again. Again, Samhain is the spirit doll that helps you connect with your ancestral realm, okay? So I'm automatically getting told by Samhain there are a lot of women in the ancestral realm that are going to be trying to reach out to whoever has picked this pile. And you might think, oh, but I really wish it was my dad. Well, there's no reason why you can't call your dad in and ask your dad to be present over Halloween and things like that. But this is a collective reading, don't forget. So the first card is healing. Wow. Well, actually, remember, as I said at the start of every other card, this card fell on the floor, was on the floor when I was shuffling all the others, and Spirit said to use that as the base card for every reading, every pile today. So come from that space of courage. We have healing. Wow. We have answers. Wow. Oh, trust. Amazing. And life purpose. Wow. And some almost orbs going on in the background of this card as well. So there's messages from Spirit, your ancestors are with you. Oh, geez. Just let me channel. Whoa. Samhain, what would you like to say? Someone's in a really happy mood. Someone is saying, you know, we've all got to come from that space of courage, and even the most courageous people come from that space of courage but don't show it sometimes, have been scared anyway. So we're doing a level of healing here. This is what your abundance is. This is what your blessings are to do with the Halloween information. You could be having some new opportunities come up with you, with friendships, with relationships, with family members, making new friends, walking away from old friends, finding out information. There is a level of correspondence that's going to be going on here, or has been going on here, that someone is showing me. You could be doing some research on your family history. You could be getting a DNA test done for your ancestry stuff. I mean, whatever it is for you as an individual. And if you're not doing those things, or you haven't doing those things, this could be the time to consider it, so you can find out a bit more about your family and about your roots and stuff like that. Because the answers you seek, someone says, are here. The answers that you are needing are coming. And just to have faith, okay? Just to have faith in your ancestral realm, calling your ancestors. I would like to say that sometimes there's ancestors, you know, that aren't very good people. They could be mischievous, they could be thieves, they could be alcoholics, they could be whatever, you know, and we don't want to be calling in those ancestors into our lives. So just make sure you call in specific ancestors, and ancestors only have your truest, highest good in their hearts, okay? And to trust, again, trust what's going on. You'll get what you need. Spirit is saying that your ancestors are pulling around you at the moment. Again, there's a real maternal energy with this pile, and Spirit is saying that if you do know who your grandmother is, or your mum, or your auntie, or whoever you've got in spirit that's female, and you did have a connection with, or you feel drawn to really invoke them and work with them through someone, because you'll get the messages that you need. You could ask for a sign, you could ask for a synchronicity, you could ask for a message from them, and you will get it. So just be mindful of that. And we've got life purpose. So your ancestors are saying, if you're lost with what you're trying to decide to do with your life at this time, don't be so discouraged, because your needs are getting met. What you need, or what you need is in a form of information, is coming forward. Trust the answers are coming. You've done a lot of healing, and you've done a lot of healing for your bloodline, I'm getting told. But now you need to let the ancestors help heal you, because your life purpose involves working with your ancestral realm. We've got love, partnership. Wow. Wow. The energy on that card is banging right now. And we've got effort. Okay. And spirituality. Right, just let me channel, guys. Okay, so for those of you that are seeking a romantic relationship, your ancestors are saying to you, they are bestowing that to you as a blessing, and you need to use this particular Halloween or Samhain to have that intention set properly, put in the effort. For those of you that are in a relationship and you know that there's a really good connection that's sort of unexplainable, or you both are aware of it and you can explain it, but it's a spiritual connection, Spirit's saying, your ancestors are saying, that is divinely guided. They have intercepted and put you both together. You might be walking a spiritual path with your partner. You might be considering doing something together with your partner that brings you guys closer to consciousness and has that next level in your relationship. It's all about the effort you're putting in. Spirit is saying that this is a blessing. The relationship you're about to step into, or you're already in, is actually a blessing when it comes to that from spirituality. For those of you that are going, I don't think so, my relationship's absolutely shit, well, obviously that message isn't for you, but those cards have come up today. For those of you that don't care about love but partnerships at this time, you still need to make effort on the journey of your spirituality, okay? We've got a 13 here, we've got a 77, good auspicious numbers. You need to make sure that you trust your journey and work through like bloodline things to do with your ancestral realm. Like if you know uncle such and such was a bit inappropriate over the years and things like that, you need to do a lot of healing for the bloodline like that, okay? You need to make peace with those things. You need to usher in that level of love and care. Orange candle is really good for this pile. We're talking about joy and focus and bringing in those opportunities. Someone's also saying use the red candle, which is protection and new beginnings and passion and strength and good fortune and grounding and of course love. Okay, what else we got here? This is one of my own little decks, Gypsy Bells. So luck is on your side. You've got the luck and love of your ancestors, okay? You could come from a gypsy background. Energy doesn't lie, certainly doesn't. And spell it out. Wow. So this is a genuine message. Okay, so your ancestors want you to write them a note or a letter over Samhain. Burn it. If you can, please burn it before you go to bed for the evening. That's the last thing they want you to do. They're asking for you to please put some food on a little altar or a space for them. Again, it doesn't have to be very big. It could be one plate out of the kitchen, placed on the floor of your bedroom with a candle on it and a note underneath it to burn later and things like that. They're asking for some food. They would like some fruit, some apricots, some sultanas, things like that is what I'm getting shown, and some fresh water. So if you can go and buy a 90-cent bottle of water or something and have the water there for them, make sure it's open, please. Basically, they want you to spell it out. Whatever that you're trying to achieve or maintain with yourself at this time on your spiritual journey, they're asking you to let them know, and then step out of your own way because they will help you. I'm getting told that you need to not worry so much about things that are going on around you that are out of your control. Luck is on your side. Now, you might hear bells. I'm getting told you might have gypsy bells. If you've got gypsy bells as in jewelry, I've got a couple of different sets of gypsy bells where for my ankle and my wrists and things. Put on your gypsy bells on if you can't at work, just over Halloween or Samhain, and also to know that luck is on your side. Energy doesn't lie. If something doesn't feel right or you feel like you need to have a shift, you need to. Look, Angel Answers says yes, energy doesn't lie, and to spell it out. Look, big happy changes, yeah. So your blessings are going to be beautiful, but in ways that you probably wouldn't anticipate, all right? Can I have a couple more of these? Again, you could be in a real beautiful spiritual relationship. Look, success. Maybe you guys are just going through some boring, times, or, you could be going through some like teething processes in your relationship at the moment, but you need to remain positive because there is success, okay, if it is about relationship for you. Can I have 2 more of these, please? Spirit says that you need to look for a sign. Ask Spirit for a sign. Again, spell it out, write the letter, write the note that you need to do to your ancestors, write a letter to your grandmother or whatever it is that you want to do, and then step out of your own way and let things come forward and manifest that way. You've got a lot of blessings coming on around you at the moment. I think you're going to have some new friendships coming into this pile, and if it's not friendships with people like you don't really have the time to make new friends and stuff, your friendships that you have might be getting a bit more in depth, a bit more friendshipy. Okay, intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Okay, there is success there. And reflection. We've got friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. I just fucking said that. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Spirit. Can I have a couple of my own cards out of the Whimsical Bitch Oracle? Thank you. I've only probably got about 1 or 2 minutes to go until my video cuts off. So we've got crown made of fucks not given. Yeah, don't worry about what other people think about what you're up to. Don't worry about backlash from others. It's their opinion, not yours, okay? Stay on track. All right, stay on track. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Really work with your ancestors. Ascend be thy trend. Yeah, maybe you've just come through an ascension or you're about to go for an ascension, and your spirit team, your ancestors are saying they're trying to prepare you for that, okay? Karate slap. So this is a message like, hey, yeah, chop shit off that isn't serving you and love yourself better. So that's really beautiful. That's nice blessings, guys. So I hope everybody has a happy and beautiful, fantastic, safe, magical, witchy Samhain or Halloween. Blessed are the witches. I'll be back. Love, Amethyst.